You're watching Next Level Anime. Hey, it's Huron, protector of the village clan. Coyoopa is an online free-to-read manga web series. Go to www.coyoopa.com and check out this awesome website. Get the latest Next Level Anime news. Join our email list now. Make sure to watch this whole video.
Oops, my bad. Sorry to cut in, Huron, but you said enough already. It's my turn now. What's good? This is the one and only Flipside, the great frog warrior from the village clan, and the strongest fighter on planet Coyoopa. Hit the subscribe and like button now. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or else you will feel my fury.
Hey, calm down, Flipside. You sure need to work on that temper of yours. Why do you have to get so worked up all the time? You sure have some anger issues. Let's wrap this up now. On to the video.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Coyoopa, the Village Clan Tournament. That's right, we're taking you right back to the very beginning of this amazing tournament. You will learn what happened before Coyoopa Chapter 1, the Sacred Belt. You will see 8 frog warriors competing in this tournament to become the protector of the Village Clan and keeper of the Sacred Belt. Let's go. Let's get into it, y'all.
The elder noble stares upon the competing warriors down in the arena, and the crowd roars and cheers. Welcome, everyone, to the Village Battlegrounds. I'm so grateful to be here in front of you. Today, we will be making history when we crown a new protector and keeper of the Sacred Belt, he announced, gently stroking his white beard. Let's give a round of applause for these 8 frog warriors competing in the village tournament. The crowd's applause thunders across the arena, and the cheering only turns louder for all 8 frog warriors. Let me introduce the warriors by name before we begin the tournament, says the old frog. Flipside, Glitch, Slender, Upsurge, Frogmaster, Frogsley, Huron, and Croak. The frog warriors parade around the battlegrounds as they hear their names, and their fans wave their banners and shout wildly. Are the warriors aware of the tournament rules? The elder questions. Yes, replied the warriors, acknowledging the elder. There will be no killing. Illegal tactics are forbidden. Those that do so will be severely punished. Do I make myself clear? Exclaimed the elder noble in an authoritarian tone. Yes, sir. But Flipside was feeling cocky at that fateful morning. He looks at the other 7 warriors and chuckles with a grin. None of you here are on my level. Just save yourself the embarrassment and grant me the Sacred Belt. Make me your protector. Hey, Flipside, I hope for your sake you can back up your words, challenged Glitch. Because, punk, I'm gonna give you a beatdown. Do I look like I'm scared? Replied Flipside, defiant. That's what I thought. Just like the rest of you so-called warriors. Huron jumps in and voices his opinion. It's a pretty bold statement there, buddy, considering you've never seen either one of us fight before. First of all, I'm not your buddy. Get that through your thick head, idiot. All you are is just a waste of my time. The rest of the warriors turn their heads towards Flipside, and tension starts to increase between all of them, before the elder noble bangs his walking stick on the ground. Enough! He yells, and the warriors cease talking. We will start this battle now then, since you're all so eager to get at each other. All warriors clear off the battlegrounds except Huron and Frogsley. These will be the first ones to start off this tournament. Huron and Frogsley stand across from each other in a fighting position. Frogsley leans his weight forward on his right leg, while Huron assumes a defensive position. Fighters, are you ready? Begin now! Shouts the Elder, and the crowd cheered louder than before. Frogsley quickly dashes towards Huron, the second the Elder finishes speaking. Huron only has seconds to think about what he should do, but he lets his instincts and muscle memory do the work. The frog pivots swiftly when Frogsley was about to strike him, and catches him off guard. Huron lands a hard punch to the center of his chest, knocking him completely out cold. After 3 seconds of absolute silence, the arena roars Huron's name. The winner by knockout is Huron, declared the Elder. Congratulations, Huron. You've advanced to the second round. That was the fastest fight in the history of the tournament, and the crowd responds with a big cheer. But Flipside doesn't look so happy. He glares at Huron from the sidelines. The next fight will begin now, announces the Elder Noble. Frogmaster against Slender. Both fighters walk to the center of the battlegrounds area, ready to fight. They stand opposite to each other in a stare down, carefully analyzing one another. Fighters, begin! Exclaims the Elder, and walks off the battlegrounds to watch the fight from the sidelines. Frogmaster is the fan favorite, and he had a huge target on the back. Anticipating his foe's moves, Frogmaster quickly dashes forward and Slender retreats backwards, keeping his distance. This kept on every time Frogmaster advanced. Slender was keeping his distance by continuing to move backwards, as if escaping from the fight. Frogmaster starts to get frustrated. Are you here to fight or run, coward? Shouted Frogmaster. But it was part of Slender's game plan, to try to bait Frogmaster in so he can release his special technique. Frogmaster launches a kick, trying to figure out why he kept doing this, that Slender avoided with a backflip. Now that there was a little more distance between the two warriors, Slender releases an all-out assault on Frogmaster that catches him by surprise, and the whole crowd and warriors from the sidelines are shocked at what they witnessed. Slender's arms and feet stretched across the distance in a barrage of kicks and punches that connected all over Frogmaster's upper body, knocking him hard to the ground. The crowd was shocked, but the fight wasn't over yet. Frogmaster gets back up, trying to figure out what had happened, since the blows were too fast for him to detect. As he looked up at his opponent, a foot connected with his face and he was dazed for a moment. A few more punches coming from Slender hit him on the chest, and Frogmaster hit the ground again. But he still wasn't defeated, since Frogmaster was analyzing his attacks, trying to figure out this technique. I have to get closer. That is my only way to defeat Slender, by staying in close range, Frogmaster says to himself. So, the bruised warrior, planning out a strategy to win, got up again in a defensive position. I will finish you off! Slender throws another punch, then a kick that's blocked by Frogmaster, who in turn did one of his special techniques and teleported beside Slender. As Frogmaster timed it, he hit Slender with a single blow that sends him hard to the floor. The power he punched Slender with was more than enough. The crowd goes wild. The Elder goes back to the battleground and announces the winner. Frogmaster is your winner! He advances to the semifinals, where he will be fighting Huron. Huron and Frogmaster have a bit of a stare down when Frogmaster walked to the sidelines off the battlegrounds. It would be a tough fight, but for now, it was the turn of another pair of warriors. The third fight will be Flipside vs. Glitch, declares the Elder. The crowd is excited to see this fight because of the words they exchanged earlier, and they chant both of their names as they enter the center of the battlegrounds. You will feel my fury, whispered Flipside menacingly. But Glitch didn't feel disheartened in the slightest. Get ready to get a beatdown, punk. The mood again was getting heated. Fighters, begin, the Elder says. Strangely, Flipside just stands there with his hands on his waist. Come on, try to hit me. I bet you can't hit me. Glitch charges at Flipside, trying to land a punch straight to Flipside's chin. He throws his fist with everything he has, but before even connecting, Flipside strikes Glitch in the stomach with so much speed and force, the kick sent Glitch flying to the crowd. The fight was finished. Was that really necessary? Says the Elder, annoyed. There's nothing in the rules about how hard I can hit anyone. Isn't that correct? Argued Flipside. I didn't kill him, so I didn't do anything illegal. The crowd cheers and chants Flipside's name so loudly that the verdict from the Elder was barely audible. The winner of this round is Flipside. You move to the semifinals. The last fight of the elimination round will be Croak vs. Upsurge. The winner will take on Flipside in the semifinals. Both Croak and Upsurge approach the center of the battlegrounds, but Flipside hasn't left the arena just yet. Why do I have to wait till the semifinals when I can just do it now? He says out loud, prompting sharp cries from the crowd. I'll take on both these fighters at once. Are you sure about that? The elder says. If you lose, that's it. Croak and Upsurge. Do you agree to this? We sure do, says Upsurge. We want to shut his cocky mouth up for good. He doesn't deserve to be the protector. It's settled then. Elder, if I lose to these punks, I'll have to live with that shame, says Flipside, eager to fight. Flipside is a real fool. I hope he loses, Huron says to Frogmaster, sitting on the bench on the edge of the arena. Maybe, says Frogmaster, but I don't think any of them have a chance against him. This is clearly a message he's sending to the both of us. When I beat you, Huron, I'll make sure I defeat Flipside. Hold on there, buddy. I have respect for you. I will be the one to defeat Flipside, says Huron, cracking his knuckles. Let's agree on one thing. Whoever wins must defeat Flipside, reasons Frogmaster. We cannot let him be the village protector. Could you imagine that? Fighters, are you ready? Says the elder. Begin! Flipside plants his feet firmly on the ground and assumes his fighting stance, while Croak and Upsurge press forward cautiously. They dash together, coordinating their movements as Flipside stands defensively. Croak and Upsurge strike at full speed, but their attacks are blocked by Flipside. All three warriors fight back and forth, landing nothing until Flipside sees an opening and connects two kicks that hit Croak and Upsurge. Flipside uses his tongue projectile technique and grabs a hold of Upsurge's neck. Croak, seeing an opportunity, spits out a bubble-like substance to trap Flipside, but he dodges out of the way in time. Still holding on to Upsurge's neck, Flipside draws Upsurge closer to finish him off. Croak dashes forward, releasing his own tongue projectile and wraps it around Flipside's right arm. And in turn, Flipside releases Upsurge as Croak flew in with a kick to Flipside's body that is blocked at the last second. The force of the kick knocks him back a few steps. Croak's tongue is still latched to his right arm. Flipside is going to strike Croak's tongue. Upsurge releases his own tongue projectile that is wrapped around Flipside's left arm. Now that both of Flipside's arms were trapped, and he can't move them as their grip gets tighter, Croak and Upsurge pull Flipside in full speed towards them, ready to end the fight. But Flipside manages to do one last move by leaping high into the air using all of his might, and the force catapults Croak and Upsurge in the air after him. Croak and Upsurge try to release their tongues, but Flipside grabs a hold of their tongues and doesn't let go. Everything happens so fast. Croak and Upsurge have no time to react. Flipside is now coming down, connecting two powerful kicks in both warriors' midsections. Croak and Upsurge fall fast, hitting the ground so hard that we're not able to continue the fight. The elder approaches the center of the arena and states the results. Flipside advances to the finals. The crowd erupts with Flipside's victory. The elder then calls Huron and Frogmaster to the battlegrounds as Flipside walks to the sidelines. When he walks by Huron and Frogmaster, he doesn't miss the chance to threaten them. No matter who wins, I will defeat you. Neither one of you stands a chance against me. Huron and Frogmaster don't say a word. They're focused on each other. Both stand at the center of the battleground. The crowd is cheering loudly for Frogmaster, and some are cheering for Huron. The winner of this round will move on to face Flipside in the finals, the elder then says. Huron and Frogmaster shake hands. May the best frog warrior win. You may begin now. Huron and Frogmaster glance at each other. Huron knows that Frogmaster can teleport, so he has to be cautious. And on the other hand, Frogmaster knows how powerful Huron is, and to be cautious as well. One wrong move for both frog warriors could be the end. Huron leaps at Frogmaster, and Frogmaster leaps at Huron. The two fighters meet in the middle of the air and throw several strikes, but none land. The crowd is on their feet. Frogmaster went to kick Huron, but he blocks it with his leg, and locked Frogmaster's leg with his own. But Frogmaster quickly escapes and connects a kick to Huron's chest. Huron connects a kick of his own that lands on Frogmaster's chest. It was like fighting one's reflection, and the two warriors are just about even. They each feel the power of each other. Both warriors are determined to win. Frogmaster leaps at Huron, and teleports to the right side of Huron. He connects a hard punch to Huron's jaw. Huron staggers and manages to dodge a second attack. And Frogmaster teleports again, and this time kicks Huron in the left rib. Huron holds his rib in pain. Frogmaster teleported in front of him, breathing heavily. It was like the teleportation was making Frogmaster tired. Huron realizes this while still holding his rib, but ready to fight. "Didn't you have enough yet?" Frogmaster says. "Nope, I'm just getting started." As Frogmaster dashes at Huron, Huron jumps and backflips high in the air before he comes down with a lot of force that his opponent is able to block. But he feels the power in that kick, and his defense is about to give in. Huron throws 2 kicks that break through the guard and sets up a third kick that lands hard into his chest that knocks him down. Frogmaster slowly gets back up, breathing heavily and looking exhausted. "Bring it. Is that all you got?" he says to provoke him. "I don't want to hurt you, but I need to win this fight," Huron says. Still feeling the effect from Frogmaster's kick to the rib, Huron dashes in, throwing a punch that is dodged by Frogmaster. Frogmaster throws a kick at Huron, dodges it, and lands a hard sweep to Frogmaster's legs as he's falling. Huron quickly jumps high in the air and connects an axe kick to Frogmaster's chest. The force of the blow sends Frogmaster crashing hard into the ground, blood dripping from his mouth. Frogmaster didn't want to give up, but his body has had enough. He is too wounded and exhausted to continue on. Frogmaster has a hard time getting back up to his feet. The Elder Noble steps onto the arena and stops the fight. "I never yield," Frogmaster says, still laying on the ground. "I will not let anyone die here. I cannot have that," the Elder says. Frogmaster has to accept the decision the Elder has made. The crowd is in shock and love the fight. Everyone starts applauding for both warriors. Huron helps Frogmaster off the ground and raises his arms. Then, the crowd starts to cheer Huron's name. "Huron! Huron! Huron!" Huron thanks Frogmaster for an amazing fight. Glitch, Slender, Frogsley, Upsurge, and Croak join them and congratulate Huron on his victory. "It's up to you now, Huron, to defeat Flipside," says Frogmaster. "I will do my best to win," he replies. "When this is all over, I hope we can all get together and train." All the warriors nod. Huron walks over to stare at the sacred belt. The sacred belt is attached to a circle piece that is mounted on a pole, and it looks marvelous. Flipside approaches him, and the 2 warriors both look up at the sacred belt. Standoff between Huron and Flipside in front of the sacred belt erupted then. "You don't stand a chance against me, punk. You will feel my fury," threatened Flipside. Huron just smiles. "Is that so?" and walks off to his side of the arena, leaving Flipside trembling with rage. "You coward." The end. As the Village Clan Tournament Coyoopa Chapter Review comes to an end, you can find out what happens next time in Coyoopa, The Sacred Belt, Chapter 1. Available to read now at www.coyoopa.com, or watch the full video on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.